Welcome back everybody, my name is Fritz to some more Worldwide Rush. We are back in China with... Turn that down on my other device. Sorry about that. We are back in China with our transportation company. We are making a lot of money in China, but it could be going a little bit better. Today, I think we are going to expand into plane, as well as take over a couple of companies that have gone bust, particularly the two that have gone under down here. May as well eliminate some competition that is not operating at all. I think I will wait until I finish connecting up down here naturally before I buy it out, maybe. I'll work that one out, but for now we are in a sort of symbiotic relationship with the Chinese. What do they call themselves? They have a headquarters there. Who are these guys? Not in their name. Global Southern. That's who they are. Oh no, they're down there. I've gone blank. Who are you? China Bus Company. China Bus Company is the company up here that is running out of Beijing and Tianjin with all the buses. We are providing trains to supplement their network. There's also the company over here. I think this is South Korea Transport, apparently. They are doing their bit through Korea. Japan is one I'm looking at possibly buying into, but I am more keen on taking over the Hong Kong Shenzhen area. Possibly over here. Who are this? Caribbean Transport, apparently. We jumped into standard gameplay mode, which puts us in competition with about 32 other companies. So last week we started off in Shanghai. As a point of difference to everyone else I've seen stream so far who starts out in Europe. And we have created a bus and train network that extends through to Wuhan and south to Fuzhou, and we just landed in Taipei with a sneaky little ferry and bus route. Just looking around, Shanghai is very busy. They wanting to get to Hezhi. Where is Hezhi? Out that way. That's a bit tricky to get to directly. Where is Shaoxing? Well, that's not far away at all. Yeah, I'm thinking we need to add some more planes as well as make our train network a bit more robust. But for now, I think we just continue on with how things are. I want to also check out Wenzhou. Okay, yeah, you're wanting to get onto that train. Jinhua is over capacity. Get to Chuzhou. I've added buses for that. Yingtan, I've added a bus for that. So they should resolve themselves fairly quickly. We are making some cash. We can also start to consider paying back part of our loan. Did that not work? It did not. Oh, okay. You are apparently not making money. Might just make you a... yeah, that might just be what I need to do there. And you can be downgraded as well. Down to level 2 is sufficient. . yeah, Beijing and Tianjin. You're wanting to get all the way through there. You're wanting Tianjin. Oh, okay, yeah. This is getting... Yeah, this is where I want the planes. Alright, Alright, we might create a plane route. Start getting some planes going. I think that is probably the better option. 2.6 mil. Don't have enough wealth. Oh, because I need to build a hub in... Okay. That's an issue. There already is a hub here, so that might be... a way to go about it. Is Jinhua getting... seems to be getting back under control? Jiaxing is not. I think, yeah, more plane routes will help that out. About Shanghai, where are they wanting to get to? There's a Seoul at Shaoxing. Shaoxing is probably afford to create a bus route for that. We might go for a plane from Shanghai to Seoul. What is happening in Taizhou? Taizhou wants to get to Nantong, which is not far away. Qingdao. Oh, and Qingdao. I'm just going to run a little express line from Qingdao to Beijing. Let's get through. I was going to do that on rail. Music is such a bop. Ooh, jazz piano. Alright, what is going on in Wuxi? Where do you want to get to? Shangzhou. Okay, you're wanting a little tiny little bus route. Of course, you need a hub. You want to get to Tianjin as well. Hangzhou, yeah, okay. Puyang. Right, last month was great. They want me to upgrade 3 buses. I can do that. Don't need to think too much about that. Hangzhou has a lot of problems. They want to get to Beijing. Yep, okay, that is easy enough to start fixing. They want a hub out in Chengde. Yicheng, Lodi, and Shaoyang. I mean, it's not a silly idea just to have a little rail that goes from Chengde to Wuhan and out to Yicheng. Maybe a little triangle route on the train. Just increasing their engine they are owned by the China Bus Company. That is absolutely understandable. Yanyungang. Where do you want to get? Rizhao. Yep, okay. Yeah, it's probably better to go by bus. Beijing they're trying to get to as well, but that's train passengers. That is fine. Oh, okay, yes. We are very busy. Are these? Yeah, these trains are full. I am definitely wanting to upgrade those. Chengde. Alright, let us put a cheeky little train line. Oh, hang on, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. That's 4. Oh, because it's got to cross over that. Oh, that's... Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Okay. And let's add Yiyang into that. Oh, okay, that road just appeared. I don't have another one of you. That is absolutely fine. We shall give you one of those then. Alright, Chengde wants to get to Xiaoyang and Laodi. Okay. May be a touch. Ooh, that is... Oh, that's ugly rails. Okay, alright, okay, so we probably want to start dipping into... Ooh, that's, new. Oh, yeah. Slow down. I really want to start dipping into these hubs. I do apologise if there's issues tonight. There are local storms and they are probably going to mess with everything tonight. There is no issues on upload on my end. It is most likely the network affected by thunderstorms outside in my area. So I do apologise. What was I thinking? Upgrading for... Look at the hubs. I was considering a wholesale vehicle broker. I think that one may come in handy. Nanjing, where do you want to get to? You want to get to Suzhou. I've already got plenty going there. Jiaxing. Yeah, I've already got trains going that way. Hangzhou. Yeah, you're mostly sorted out. Servicing over 40,000 people a month. And yeah, we're just sneaking in on that. It wants us to build a hub in Suzhou. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. City shrunk. Who shrunk? Qidong. Where is Qidong? Not sure. Hub in Suzhou makes sense. Increased connections out of Hangzhou, it makes a lot of sense, maybe not for the money. And Jiaxing has a lot of problems. Get to Weifang. Hangzhou should sort itself out. Tianjin, Suzhou. Where is Weifang? Right, you will make that up, fairly sure. You're the Yichun line. That one, I believe, will help once we get a couple more cities connected. Drop you down to a 1. No, you need to stay on the 14, I think. There's no direct path to Jiaxing. Alright, okay, we shall resolve that. Alright, let us look at this one. Oh, we're out of money. I do want that hub in Suzhou, even if that doesn't get me a lot of money. I am actually gonna try build at 1.7 mil. Oh, that's going down. No, we don't want to go down. We want to go up. I could probably afford to go to a 4. Alright, I'll let those crack for a little bit. Trains. You definitely need to be upgraded. Triple capacity. Yeah, I need to move off these 60 passenger trains. They are just a touch inefficient now. Okay, that one's... Alright. How are we looking now? Shanghai is busy as anything. Level 10 city. Suzhou's a level 10. They're going to want planes going out of Suzhou to Beijing. We'll send that one. Which one are you? You're that bus. I can't really afford to downgrade you unless I built more buses. So I might... build a nice little bus that goes that way. Right, Fuzhou has traffic problems. Okay, where do you want to get to? Putian. That's this bus line here. No, you're not that bus line. This bus line. Oh, okay, yeah. Definitely upgrade that one. That should resolve all those problems. We wanted to get to Shangrao as well. Where is Shangrao? Up there. It's not really efficient to build a train line through those mountains. Hangzhou is 2 trains. That's easy enough to do. Connect Shanghai to Asan Sea. Upgrade 3 buses. I can upgrade 3 buses. Jieyang. That would be handy. Like maybe a touch earlier. I want to get to Shanghai. How are these traveling? Alright, apparently you're empty. You got passengers coming back. Where are you? You're full. I don't know what the oh, that's. Okay, I'm guessing it's a relatively new flight and it hasn't made its first complete trip yet. I think a lot of these need upgrades because they're always full. Oh god. Yep, these little buses, how have I not upgraded them in so long? Theoretically, I believe I could. I don't believe there's any sort of restriction in that regard. Right, this may sound a touch silly at the moment. I'm going to pay back the entirety of my loan. We are now debt-free, which is excellent. Operating profit of 10 million, 11 million. And we're only halfway through the month. Crazy. Hangzhou is struggling a bit. They want to get to Zhenjiang. I don't believe I can optimize it stupidly quickly because I have a limit on... Where are we? I have a limit on the number of vehicles I can buy. Where are we? Yeah, here. I can only buy so many of each type of vehicle per month. I seem to be getting heaps of trains this month. Excellent. Alright, wants me to build, that's right down there. Alright, we have got a lot of money in the bank. I am considering buying out one of our competitors. Now, these ones down here are all broke. I'm not going to bother with Italy. That doesn't make sense. Indonesian navigation, they've got a hub in Jakarta. I think that's all they've got. Yeah, one hub, that's all they have. That's not worth buying out. These guys are, again, just one hub. About Japan Fleet. They are 2 hubs. They have 13 vehicles. If I was to buy them out, it would cost me just under 8 million. We have that money. It would buy me an entire bus network in Japan. Parts to develop Japan. I am not opposed to. Global Southern, they are just the bus company down here. Alright, I'll try not to upgrade vehicles on play. But let us buy out Japanese company. And now we have a bunch of buses in Japan. And so our empire grows just a little bit more. Now what is going on with Wuhan? Wuhan seems to be okay. Zhuhai. Down there. All places? Right. I think next I'm wanting to make a nice big long rail line through Japan. And the game seems to want to agree with me. Niigata is up top there. I think Shangchu and Shanghai. Oh. Alright, let's start with a hub in Niigata and let us build a rail path to Tokyo. How does it want to do that naturally? Buses we want, train. Alright, so we'll go through Nagaoka and Takasaki. And it seems to have resolved itself, which is great. Nanjing's wanting to get to India. Alright. Nanjing, where are you wanting to get to? Tianjin, okay. That is looking like a plane is the solution. Also wanting to get to Mumbai. Is that what I saw? Apparently there's a path to Mumbai that they can take. How is India looking? Definitely starting to grow. Alright, let's try and work this bonus out of Niigata. Where are they wanting to get to? Joetsu, Sendai, already got their met to Tokyo. A nice little bus route along the coast. There is a way to get out to Sendai, that is absolutely fine. Alright, let us buy out some more of our competition. Global Southern, you're just sort of there, aren't you? Take all your buses. Now I am wanting to extend this train line along the coast all the way to Shenzhen. We might be starting to get close to having the money to do so. Where is that train? There is that. Edit route. I want to get you all the way down the coast. No, we don't have a third level on you, but we will duplicate you. Alright. City shrunk. Who shrunk? Taizhou and Joshan. That is okay. Fulfill Suzhou demand. Where are they missing out? They want to get to Jeju. Alright, we can build a nice little plane from Suzhou to Jeju. It doesn't need to be a big plane. We still want to hub in Jieyang, and I am okay with doing so. They want to get to Shenzhen, Shantou. Yep, that is a nice little bus route. That is completely fine. It's a little frustrating that you can't just build a road. On the create button. You would have hoped that would have been built in when they released, but apparently not. What else do they want me to do? They want me to connect Nanping to Shangrao. That's absolutely fine. I can do a little bus route from Shangrao. Yeah, I'd like to just be able to click the create button, but no. Suzhou's demand. Where are they still for? Jeju. That's absolutely fine. Bengbu to Hefei. That may... yeah, that's. I think that's just going to be a road. Lu'an's not happy. What's wrong here? You're needed Guichi. But there is no real easy path down for things. Do I want to go from Lu'an or Hefei? I want to go from Hefei, actually. Connect up Anqing while we're here. Alright. That seems handy. Wenzhou seems to be struggling. They want to get to Tianjin. Okay, so that is a need for another plane. They want to get to the Philippines as well. Oh, it's more further south than I thought. I thought it was a little bit more east, but that is absolutely fine. I keep forgetting about how far south the Ryukyu Islands actually go. How are my planes looking? Most of them are doing okay. Alright. What else can we do? Do we look for a train line along the coast of Taipei? I'm actually considering that. Where is Taipei? Putian. So that I go through either Fuzhou or the other one. I'm probably needing an upgrade. 110 passengers, yeah, that'll definitely help out get people to that coastline. Hualien, where is that? Okay, that's that bus line. One bus, where are you? We shall duplicate and upgrade. Well, China is looking excellent. How is our competition going? We are not the most profitable at the moment, but we are the most valuable. Potential upgrade 3 buses. Optimize profitability, yeah, that can wait. Xiangyang, where are you? You're here. Or connections to Hangzhou. Alright, Xiangyang. You're here. This is where I wanted to build that train line, so yes, I will gladly put that one in. And we will create a new train line. And we'll extend it all the way down to Nanning. Why not? What am I doing? That way. 5, 6, 7. Yep. Just enough money to build all those rails. That's not. Go down. Alright, Xiangyang, where do you want to get to? Chengde, we've already done Suzhou and Wuhan. Alright, how will I get to Wuhan effectively? Somehow they're able to get to Chennai. You want Dalian. Did I have a plane route going to Dalian? Beijing. Or Hangzhou is going... Doesn't look like one. Alright, we shall go from Hangzhou to Dalian. The one that goes to Zhengyang, no, Zhenjiang, where are you? Apparently I don't have a direct one. That is fixable. A plane going out to Tianjin. Coming along nicely. What's going on with Wuhan? They want to get to Tianjin as well. Send a Nimbus. Oh, righty. buses to upgrade, we can do that straight away. Suzhou, they want to get... Okay, the Jeju flight needs an upgrade. That is absolutely fine. Hangzhou. Oh, 83 going to Jeju. Okay, yeah, that needs a duplication. Qingdao has the indirect traffic problem. Where are you wanting to get to? Yantai, Suzhou, Rizhao. Rizhao is easy enough to work out. Send off a big bus with that. Suzhou, Yantai. Where is Yantai? Oh, it's there. Okay. Can't... There are a few optimizations in this game that need to be made. It's... yeah, a touch frustrating for a few of them. But I shall route a Qingdao Suzhou flight. As well as duplicate that one. Or wanting to get to Nantong. Oh, I already had one. Not directly. That's fine. We can create that. How is Suzhou's demand? To get into Jeju's the issue. That's where they're not happy. Qingdao still has indirect traffic. Wanting to get to Hangzhou. That makes all the sense. Really need to get some bigger planes. 20 passenger planes is tiny. Right, they're wanting to get to Weihai. Alright, so we can edit the route to include Weihai. As well as duplicate. It's really not cutting into that. That's unfortunate. Alright, Japan. We are at the end of the month, so I am not going to upgrade Yokohama. Arabian bus service has been bought out by Adriatic Aviation, so we are not the only ones that are starting to buy out the competition. And it China? I'm sorry? Connect to there. You are still waiting on Suzhou. Profitability, I am not going to look at. Osaka, yes. Osaka definitely needs a hub. And they want to get to Nagoya, Kobe, and Tokyo. Wrong one. That one. So it'd be so much nicer if the build road function was automatically included. Tokyo is connected to Nagoya. Or is Tokyo not connected? Right, what I am going to do is I am going to start my rail network out of Tokyo. We shall go through Shizuoka, Matsumatsu, Nagoya, Yokkaichi, we'll miss Su, and we'll head straight to Osaka. That looks absolutely fine. Zhenjiang, you've not resolved your issue. Holy, where are you wanting to... Okay. What's the easiest way to connect Heze with Zhenjiang? Is it rail? I want to go from Nanjing to Heze by rail. What is the route it would draw out? I'll do it that way. My most proud railway, but I think that will help out. So much money. Who do we buy out next? Yevon airplanes? No, I don't think so. That was the wrong button. Those are the three that have been bought out. Okay. Hello. Chengdu. You are suddenly connected. Who are you? Caribbean Transport. Let's buy you out. Oh. Hang on, what's this? Before we can forcibly buy another company's hub with government support, have at least 55% trust in the city. Ah, but you're worth a lot. Okay, so if I was to buy you out, it would cost me 70 million. Okay, gotcha. So the only one I'd be in the market for are these 5 at the bottom. Good to know. Asian Voyages is LA, I've got to remember that. Coastal Voyages I should probably just buy out to get them off the list. Right, and I said I was going to build a railway through Taipei. This one doesn't need to be too crazy. And you, I'm going to send you up the hill to Lee Township. Leaves Tycoon disconnected, but that is okay. Had a shipping route from Taipei to Ishigaki. I don't need a big boat for that one, I don't believe. A small one will do the job. Petty Voyager. You're wanting to get to Dezhou. From Wuhan. Coastal voyages, okay, yeah, that's me, that's fine. That's not what I want to do. Alright. South Korea Transport Company was bought out by China Bus Company. Okay. That's completely fine. They now have a couple of trains. That's fine. Connect Asansi to Shanghai. That's okay. I can do that one by plane. Not the smartest plane route in the world, but we'll do it. Go with the express. 4 buses to upgrade. Chengzhou. Oh, okay, that one's in the middle of nowhere. Shangrao has traffic. Wants to get to Nanjing. And Hangzhou. Alright, I might just create a express train to resolve that. Alright, Chenzhou, where do you want to get to? I think that's okay. I think we just do that and we create a simple little train line from Chengdu, Chaoyang, Chenzhou, Qingyuan, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Hong Kong. Where are we? Level 3 train. Alright, so if we go Yiyang, Changsha, there. It'd be really nice if it built the rails for me on the create button, but no, it's not going to do that for some reason. Where else did Shenzhou want to get to? Lodi, I believe Lodi has the ability, not directly, but indirectly. I think that will resolve itself. Yeah, fulfillment's getting filled. Excellent. What's going on here? You want to get to Hangzhou. You want to get to Nanjing. Alright, I might as well run a direct flight. Right. Now I have 16 mil in the bank. What do I want to do with it? I'm thinking running a train north out of Tokyo. Utsunomiya, Koriyama, Fukushima, Sendai, Morioka, Aomori? If it's going to go through Hirosaki anyway, I may as well do that. It's so nice if I could just, yeah. Do it all in one hit, but it won't. Connect Yokohama to Tokyo. Seriously, it's not connected? Okay, what's wrong with Kanazawa you want to get to? Yep. Okie dokie. Build a hub in Matsuyama. Connections to Nanjing. Okay. I mean, we can build one here. And we can have a small little ferry service that runs through that bay, total cyclic. Let's go with the Sun Chaser. Where else do you want to get to? Kochi and Nagoya. And run a little bus line to Kochi, I reckon. I reckon we run a new train line out of Osaka along the coast. To Fukuoka. Again, I gotta slowly click the build rail button every time, which is frustrating for multiple reasons. Right. Let us check out what's going on. Taizhou, what's wrong with you? You want to get to Yangzhou? Okay, okay, there's no direct bus link, okay. Nantong, what's up with you? You want to get to Nanjing? Okay. Get you going with a bus. Jiangyin wants to get to Hezhe. All the way up there. Yangzhou wants to get to Nanjing. No direct bus. As well as Beijing. You're wanting to get to Weifang. It's way high. Weifang is up there. Really? Okay. That sounds like a plane problem. Hangzhou wants to get to Changzhou. Why, seriously? Okay. Suzhou, what's going on with you, buddy? Okay, everyone wants to get to Jeju. I cannot upgrade you further. Alright, duplicate. 3 buses to upgrade. Hub in Kanazawa. Yeah, that actually is not a terrible idea. Guangzhou has a travel issue. They want to get to Hangzhou and Wenzhou. Alright, where is the train here? I am wanting to upgrade. No. Okie dokie, get a big one. And we shall duplicate. Ah, can I get one? Oh, hang on. You went into the station there. Come out. Oh no, you're a bus. You're that train. You are. You. Upgrade to level 4. Shanghai, you want to get more on Seoul. So yeah, planes need to upgrade. Where did I look for that? Not that one, not that one, was it? There was a way to... Yeah, okay, I was hover. Alright. Tell me how it's unlocked. Spend so much money at the company. Okay, so I need a bunch more planes. Where are we? I wanted to build a hub in here. Right, let us connect you with Tokyo via a train. How would you go about that? You're wanting to... Okay, so that is fine. We'll go Toyama, Jojetsu, Takasaki, and then Tokyo last. Go on. Alright. Nagoya and Tottori. Alright, so that is bus line. I'm not expecting that. And to Totori, I would definitely go with a ferry. Now, my boats, a few of them are not making money at all. You can afford to be sold. Alright, Shanghai wants to get to Mumbai. That's not happening. Also want to get to Vietnam. Wuhan seems a little overloaded. They want to get to Tianjin. Alright, so that's what that plane there is. We are going to duplicate. Yangzhou. You're wanting to get to Beijing. You're wanting to get to Hezhe and Nantong. Where is Nantong? Hezhe is there. We'll create one from there out to Beijing. Buffet wants to get to Tianjin, so I may as well create that one. You have desire to get to Sanya? Really? I'm going to create just a small little ferry route in this bay. Where are we? Profitability, not going to look at that at the moment. Connections in Hangzhou. They want a couple more as well as demand. They want to get to Mexico. I'm sorry? Right, this is getting a bit silly now. Hangzhou is getting stupid. Okay, Tianjin, I can handle Tianjin. Let's get a plane going out to Tianjin. That's fine. Hezhe. Let's get a plane getting out to Hezhe. Can I buy the hub off you? 30 mil. No. I'm not creating a flight out to India at the moment. That is not smart. Ningbo. That's short. You're not the right bus. Haizhou. I mean, that's That's a bus. Ningde, that's 2 trains. That's fine. That one can stay as is. Hopefully. Train can be upgraded though. Oh. I'm not sending a plane to Mexico. Cripes. They're wanting another plane to Seoul? Can't even... Where else are they wanting to get to? Gwangju. It's in the south, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, 19 passengers is the biggest plane I have. Alright, Kagoshima. Okay, yep. Southern Kyushu. That sounds like a plan. Alright, how are we gonna handle this one? Let us... a quick little bus route. Give me a button that builds all the roads. No, I'm going to edit that. I'm going to take those 2 out. I'm gonna build a hub here, and then I'm gonna build a separate line that does that. Right, Fuzhou wants to get to Tianjin, Putian wants to get to Hangzhou and Nanjing. Kagoshima, where else do you want to get to? Oita. Well, that's a indirect path, but that's okay. I want a bus. How would that do that? It wouldn't. It would. Oh, okay. Oh, do it that way. Ooh. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Transport a total of 1 billion passengers in China. Level 6 bus unlocked. Oh, it's 1 million, not 1 billion. Excellent. Right, I have $40 million. And a lot of exclamation points all over here. Tokyo has traffic problem. I want to get to Chiba. That will help. That should solve all of that. Potential upgrade. Let us upgrade those. Connect Taipei to Butian. I mean, can I build a dock? I don't know if I can. Can't build a dock, so I mean they are connected via Fuzhou. I think that's already done. Create a hub in Foshan. I could. There's not much point to doing it, but I could. Create a short little bus line. Guangzhou, Jiangmen. Okay, yeah, that's build. Tokyo's traffic problem. Oh, okay, no, it's not too perfect. Kanazawa. Chiba, yeah, Kanazawa, Nagoya. Seems to be okay. $40 million in the bank. What can we afford? Who can we afford to buy out? All of them have been bought out. Could buy them out of Kiev, but no. Turkish Airways. Yeah, I've got no reason to get into Turkey at the moment. Oh, they've built a train line. Interesting, the Australian company that was doing so well earlier. Let's actually just pause for a moment. Let's just slow it down right now. Let's have a look at how the rest of the world's going. Who controls which areas? Obviously, we've got China and Japan on lock. Korea is Chinese transport company. Indonesia's wide open, but someone's making a big play in Southeast Asia. Australia is not looking like they've done anything today. I mean, they've done a little bit down the east coast around Brisbane. Otherwise, they're not really doing much. Have they? They haven't even gone into Perth yet. So that's odd. Not in New Zealand, so that Australian company seems to have died out. Hawaii's got nothing. That's fine. Moderate little transport company in Mexico. Little detached section down there. Train and rail progressing all the way up through Texas into central USA. Big line out of Minneapolis that doesn't look like it's doing much, but Chicago is flooded with buses. Canada just looks like it's just the Montreal corridor. Yeah, Detroit to Ottawa. Not even to Montreal. They've got a line that goes down through New York and not even New York. It's Philadelphia. No, yeah, it is Philadelphia. Philadelphia and Washington. So Cuba is covered. They've got a bus line going through Cuba. Rail? Is that rail? No, it is a bus. I thought it was rail in Hispaniola. There's a ferry company through the Caribbean. AI doing some crazy stuff. This boat-based company, who's that? Siberian Group. Right, Brazil seems to be well covered. That's interesting. What's happening in Africa? Let's have a look at Africa before we hit Europe. Seems to be only 2 players in Africa. One that seems to be centered around Nigeria that seems to be doing fairly well. They've got planes and buses, no trains. We head north into Algeria, where this polar bear company that has Spain, Portugal, Algeria. Interesting. There's a company in the UAE, but they're doing nothing, I don't believe. I think they're already dead. Oh no, they're the company based in India. Interesting. Someone's up here in the Himalayas. Russia's very small. It's just Moscow, St. Petersburg, Murmansk for some reason. They've headed into Finland to pick up Helsinki. Someone's flying planes out of Norway and Sweden, Denmark and Germany. Just some scattered lines through Eastern Europe. It's a Turkish plane company, they're broke, they're dead. Fascinating. Channel Tunnel still exists. Channel Tunnel is back. Oh, that's crazy. Alright. Oh. Let's just jump back in. It wants a direct link between Taipei and Putian. The only way I can do that is with a plane. Oh no, that's a boat. That's a boat. That's fine. Where are we? I'll go with this. Yeah, that one will do. Holy yeah, okay, you're over. App. You're wanting to get to Yosu. Beijing, but okay, it's gonna be worth creating these flights. Wuhan, what's going on with you, buddy? Ichun, that's train. Yeah, okay, you need an upgrade. I'm sorry, what? Trains are so full that they're not even... You're not over capacity, but you are. These 60 ones can't exist. These ones have to go. I know I said I wouldn't do a mass upgrade, but these ones just... they need to be upgraded. I should probably buy a headquarters here. Let me have... there was a way I could look at cities. Now, these are all my routes. Where could I see my cities? Countries... search... Right, what's happening down here in Jinhua? You want to get to Yingtan. You'll squeeze me? I need to expand into the Philippines in a sec, I think. Taipei is struggling. Where do you want to get to? You want to get to Wenzhou. You had a ferry to Wenzhou, didn't you? Yes. Right, you need an upgrade. Fuzhou wants to get to Tianjin. I think it is time we considered the Philippines. I'll wait for the end of the month, but I think the Philippines is the next area of expansion. I need to get a little bit of demand to head down there. Suzhou, they want to get to Weifang. It is Weifang. Ah, you wanted to get there. Okay, Suzhou to Weifang, that is a straightforward plane. Wants me to build in Qinzhou. I might skip that one over for now. And I think we are going to start up in the Philippines. Start with a couple of short little bus routes. Um, just gonna go a bit mad. There we go. We have connected up with the main island of the Philippines, whose name I am not confident on. I want to say it's Luzon, but I am not 100% on that. You're wanting to get down there. Okay, we can create a little ferry surface down here. Let us create a flight from Shanghai. Right, Taipei, what's going on with you? You still want to get to Wenzhou? There is a ferry that goes from India to Nanjing. India's solutions are a bit weird. You're full with 110. There's still another 110. Yeah, that is worth a duplicate. Alright, Shangrao, what's going on with you? You want to get to Nanjing. There is... I thought I had already created a flight. Yes, no, it's a direct train. Tianjin. Okay. I need to get some upgraded planes soon. These things are not big enough. Alright, Taizhou, you want to get to Wuhu. Alright, I'm going to go from Nanjing to Wuhu. And I'm going to go from Taizhou to Nanjing. Still wants a hub in Qinzhou, and I'm thinking that may not be the worst option. Where do they want to get to? They want to get to Nanning, that's fine. Fengchenggang, Hong Kong. Alright. Yep. I'm gonna go from Shenzhen to Guangzhou. And we're gonna get into Vietnam. I'm not going to build that bit. The rest looks fine. Right, Guangzhou, what is wrong with you? You want to get to Foshan, Nanjing. Okay, you're sort of just overloaded a little bit. Do the Foshan bus? That should not be as badly overloaded as it is. We're going to create another flight, I think, from Guangzhou to Nanjing. Yeah, I need some better planes. Wants me to solve the Suzhou-Nanjing link. Could be able to do that. Do I not have a direct Suzhou-Nanjing train bus? I do not. Go solve my problems. Xiaoxing, what's going on with you? You want to get to Jiangyin, Tianjin, Nanjing. That is going to help. Jinhua. You want to get to Chuzhou. Where is that? Oh, really? I believe that bus line already exists. No? Okay. That should resolve a bit of that. Tianjin. Okay. Luan wants to get to Beijing. Well, as Yingtan. How much would it cost me to buy you out? 100 and a lot. Don't trust in Hanoi, that's good. Only two that could be upgraded, and they are both Tokyo buses. Connect Xiaogan. Nanjing. I mean, it technically already is, just not directly. Oh god, yeah. Okay, I mean, I guess I can throw a plane on that. Guangzhou has... Oh, yep, okay, yeah. Can I get better planes at all? Let's get to Wenzhou. I'm thinking I need a express train from Shenzhen. I could. I don't think there's much point to it, but I can. For the sake of a few extra dollars. Alright. That issue resolved. Who's this? Sky Vietnam. They're relatively new. These numbers are just going brr at the moment. Right, Putian, you're needing to get to Wenzhou as well. Suzhou, still wanting to get to Jeju. Weifeng. So duplicating the planes are what I'm needing to do at the moment. Alright, what is up with Yichun? They want to get to Mumbai. Okay, yeah, I do not have that sort of capacity at the moment. Do I not have a route going to Jian? See, I do not. Ingtan. Ooh. Okay, that's gonna need... Alright, planes. I want to unlock more planes. What is the secret? Oh, okay. Apparently I have a level 4 plane unlocked. Hello. How much is it going to cost me? That's the question. 84 mil. Holy shit. Is there a level 3 one? Just jump straight to level 4. Okay. Alright, can't we buy anyone else out? The only one we'd be able to buy out is Turkish Airways. I really want to buy out the Caribbeans, but they are not going to be easy enough to do. You're out of Kiev. Iberian Lines is apparently based out of New York. Alright. Germany out of Berlin, I'm guessing your planes. Sky Vietnam. No. These guys. They're London based. Okay. Sky Vietnam would probably be the next target for me at 100 mil. India's starting to get covered with trains. Alright, let us create a short little train. We have the hub in Hanoi. Interesting. Taizhou traffic problem. Why aren't? That's... I thought Huai'an was down there. Oh, it's Hainan, that's right. So where is Huai'an? Okay, that's easy enough to do. and a hub in Sendai. Actually makes sense. Sendai, Yamagata, Niigata. Oh, I want to train. I think I want to bust that. Okay, go through that way. Where else does Sendai want to get to? Ishinomaki? Yep. That's got them happy. Hydro's indirect traffic. Yep, that's gonna resolve itself soon enough. I believe Dongying. Never heard Dongying. Up there. Alright, that's on the train. You need an upgrade. Alright, I'm going to create now a high-speed line, Hanoi, Nanning, Chaoyang, Wuhan, Guangzhou, Dezhou, Beijing. And you are going to be my fast train. Taizhou down here, you want to get to Hangzhou. Get you on bus. You need 2 buses on that one. Alright, you want to get to Jiangyin? Up there, okay, that's not the worst I could do. You're still wanting to get out to Hezhe. Oh, all slowly coming together. What is up with Tokyo? Hirosaki apparently. I am going to create a quick express route. Marugame. Okay, yep, I see. can't duplicate, so we shall replicate. Not upgrade. Words. Jeez. Alright, Nanjing. Tacloban. You're wanting to get to the Philippines. Alright. You're wanting to get down there. Interesting. Hangzhou. Chennai. Hangzhou. That is sounding Cantonese. Alright, slow it down. I'm gonna look for these. Okay, yep, okay, we can do a direct flight to that. That's fine. Ningdo. Really? Okay. Shingsi County. Okay, that's there. I've already got ferry on that. Where is the ferry that does that? Well, you definitely aren't big enough. Let us get another ferry from Ningbo to Shanghai. Help them out. Oshan, that's all the way over here. That's Zhengzhou. Oh, Zhoushan's the little tiny. Alright, that is easy enough to fix. What's going on in Wuxi? They are wanting to get. Oh my lord. Okay. They're wanting to get to Heza as well. And Beijing. I think I'll go to Beijing. Oh, that's a nice boat. That is a nice boat. That's worth 60 mil. Sky Vietnam's going up in value. Alpine Transport, that is Britain. Sky Vietnam's based out of Ho Chi Minh. Do I just go for a nice big long train line along the coast of Vietnam? I'm not sure. It does want me to build up in Vietnam though. 3 upgrades. Connect Chenzhou to Hangzhou. That is definitely possible. Not by road. Build a hub in Dien Bien Phu. And they are... Okay, that's looking like it's just going to be road network out of Hanoi. I think that's workable. Oh, that's oh yeah, mountains, rivers, yeah. Let's see. Where else do you want to get to? Backcom. Young. Where are you trying to get to? You're trying to get to Nanjing. Alright. Let's create a express train that does that. Seems to have solved that down. You're trying to get Chengde, that is easy enough to do. Suzhou. That is easy enough to resolve. You're wanting to get to Tianjin. You have a port, so that's fine. I'll just run a short little bus. Can't use that one. Let us build a short little loop here for a sun chaser. Money go burr. Create another one that goes over to Cebu. What are you complaining? Because I don't have a direct route to Yenbai. What's going on down here? You need access to Nanjing. I think I'm probably better off upgrading my trains. And you're full. Wow, they are really struggling. Yeah, so I think the secret here is do not start with planes. Planes are very hard to get up and running. You can see how we've just dragged each other along. We are supporting each other. They're our direct competition, but we're in the south, they're in the north. I'm always stepping on their feet too much with the buses because they're just going buses everywhere. I've got the trains, I've got the planes. I've got a couple of boats. Alright, is anything in Japan upset? Matsuyama's upset. They want to get to Hiroshima a little bit easier. That boat's not full because there is a bus line. Alright, Sapporo wants a hub. That makes a fair bit of sense. Alright, let us just get a couple of sneaky bus routes going. Um, 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 um. I'm gonna add Mutsu to that. That's going to be fine. Right, Sakalinsk wants to get over here. That's what I'm thinking. That runs on train. I don't need a top-end train. Just need a shortish one. And we will run a short little flight. We are in Russia now. Hiroshima has traffic. Okay. What we will do is run another ship in reverse. Okay, that is an interesting one. Okay, so a couple of buses upgraded, that's easy enough to do. Tokyo Osaka buses. Okay, yeah, that's not clever. But we'll roll with it. Connect all of Vietnam. One month. Okay. Tokyo, Dimna. Okay. Not terribly tricky. That is just a simple little bus. I'm gonna build a hub in Da Nang. Okay. How do I view... Okay, I know how to view who has the most. And we do have the most trust in... Vietnam. This comes down to the city's trust. Okay. Alright. Us, then... build high-speed rail. All the way down the coast. Needs to be like a shift or a control function on that as well. Sadek, Laoshai, and Hakyang. So Hasek is down here. Sadek? Okay. Why is that invalid? Because I probably don't have the... That's an issue, isn't it? Oh, because they haven't received... Okay, yeah, gotcha. Let's do it. Right, you're meant to be the express. Oh, okay, no. So your route. Let's get you on one of those. Okay. Let's get you on one that visits everywhere. Right, Chinjo, you are wanting to get to Arlong, Nanning. Okay. We can duplicate you and we can create a run to Harlong. Right, we can get a bus line going that way. That does not seem like the most direct route, but we will go with it. Oh. Right, Shenzhen, what is going on? You want to get to Macau. Taipei, Guangzhou. Do I not have a ferry going there? I do not. Putian still struggling. Taichung. Wanting to get to there. Right, and you're struggling because everyone's stopping in Putian. Yi. Yeah. A lot of traffic wants to go through Putian to get to Taipei. The island Taipei. Hub in Zamboanga. It doesn't seem the smartest idea, looking at it. No, I don't think I'll do that side. Shenzhen is still struggling. A little bit. Hub manager do. Increases taxes. Can I buy someone small? I can probably buy out Iberian lines. No, I don't really want to do that. I want to move into the US. Alpine Transport Group is the UK. No, Sky Vietnam is starting to make some. Worth 145 mil to buy them out. Very tempting. Caribbean's doing okay. Oh, this mess in around here. Get some hotels going. Her fate. Guilin. It is Guilin. That name sounds familiar. Guichi. You the... No, you're not the Guichi bus. I'm certain there's already a bus going to Guichi. No. Guilin. Let us find that. All the way over there. From Hefei. That doesn't sound right. Nanping. Oh no, you've cleared up a little bit. To Yingtan. Not sure. Wuhan, what's going on with you? Lodi. Okay, that's down here. Lodi is also experiencing flux. You're wanting to get to Beijing. Chan wants to get Shangrao. Do I just do an express train? I might just do an express train. Well, as Hangzhou and... okay. Okay, yeah, you need an upgrade, that's why. That will help. As do you. Alright, Fukuyama. Tokyo seems busy there wanting to get to Hiroshima. Where is that? That's Nagoya. It was Nagasaki train. Kagoshima? Yeah, the Kagoshima. Let us duplicate. Hangzhou is struggling. They want to get to India. Gripes. That's just... they want to get to Fuzhou, Suzhou, and Nanjing. Okay. Okay. Changzhou is... Oh my lord, what is going on here? I mean, Nantong is easy enough to sort out. There to there. Get a bus. Done. That's solved. What specifically? They want to get to Tianjin. That's planes. And yes, I'm not putting that on it. Yeah, that actually makes sense to do that. I can get a couple of ferries going on. Yeah, that's all got them happy. Philippines are coming along quite nicely. Vietnam is probably happy. Oh, Shenzhen, what are you going on now? You want to get to Shanwei. You also have reason to get over to Yangjiang. And run you a direct bus. You happy? Zhuhai wants to get to Hong Kong. Guangzhou wants to get to Foshan. Already got your bus on that. Is that one struggling? Or have I not? Shanwei. Okay, that's fine. I can add a nice short little bus route for that. Why can I not build a road? Oh. They wanted to get to Yosu. They're able to do it, but I don't have the planes. There is Nanton. Of course it is, yeah. Okay, yeah. I can crank a bus on that one. Get another flight going on that one. Planes are going to be an issue. Simply because I need to upgrade probably all of them. That one is apparently empty. These ones are not doing much. That one I didn't expect to do a lot. Yeah, all of these I need to upgrade to bigger planes. That's the silly part. Alright. We're about to come to an end of the stream tonight, folks, so if you have enjoyed it tonight, hit that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. But before we go, we're just going to have a quick little look at around the world, and I want to just have a quick look at all these nations. Pakistan Airlines is now a thing. Yeah, we are the most... We have the highest company value of anyone, so we're pushing $1 billion in value. Operating profit's good as well. India Transport's thing, they're touch worrying. China Bus Company to our north, they are pushing us along. They are probably going to be the final boss. India Solutions, so 2 Indian companies by the look of things. So Southern India for India Solutions, India Transport based out of Mumbai. They're both doing well. Global Balkan is based out of Chicago apparently. And they are taking over the central US. Transit China, also based out of Beijing. China Bus Company is based out of Tianjin. So there's 3 companies in China that are pushing each other along, really. Everyone else is in that middle range. Anyone who started with planes has not done well. Sky Vietnam's doing alright. Aegean Group were really well early, but they've sort of stalled. They're just not really doing anything now. Really, Whyalla. Whyalla is not... Port Augusta, yeah. I mean, they haven't even got Sejuna over here. Alice Springs in the middle of nowhere. Mount Isa. They don't have Catherine. Mount Broome is here. Really, no Geraldton, no... Oh no, Geraldton's here. Carnarvon's not. Yeah, I thought Australia would be a mistake, but apparently it worked really well early with the trains. So it might be worth starting Australia to get just a start. Poland Group is apparently in Slovenia. But yeah, I think next time we might be in a play to buy out Sky Vietnam, possibly the Aegean Group. Depends how we move. I really want to get rid of Caribbean Transport. They are based in Chengdu and they are starting to really expand over here in the foothills of the Himalayas. I would gladly take over all this infrastructure. That is 200 million. Yeah, $200 million buyout. We're struggling to get over 100. Oh. What else is happening in the world? Bangladesh is absolutely packed. They are the Caribbean guys from the look of things. Yeah, that's Caribbean transport. They're in Bangladesh. They're in Burma. Thailand seems empty, even though... Who are you? Someone's here. Oh, that would be Vietnam Airways, wouldn't it? It's got the boats. India... Oh, that's right. They're the ones doing that silly Mumbai... Oh, they're Mumbai to Tianjin, apparently. Is a valid sea route. No, it's not. No, it is not. Yeah, we need to get some money cracking through. Get onto the planes, because at 85 million a plane... I mean, I would love to get those going. I mean, that's fast. 15 mil is... Yeah. I mean, if I could upgrade my busiest planes onto that, that's fine. But then 134, 85 mil is nuts. That one's just got capacity. Not any faster than the Sun Chaser, it's just 4 times the capacity. And I'm probably better off running 4 boats at that price. Either way, thanks for joining me tonight. We will be back tomorrow with some more Worldwide Rush, where we hopefully buy out a few more of our competitors. I could almost buy out those 2 there, those bottom 3 right now, but I won't because there's no point taking them over. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night with some more Worldwide Rush at midday UTC, so that is 1 PM in the UK, 10 PM in Eastern Australian, and 8 AM Eastern American, I want to say at the moment. But until then, I've been Fritz, you've been you. Have a good night. We'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.